If you put the pieces together, look at me. I got the shirt looking like Diva. Look at it. It's Diva from Overwatch almost. And they gave me a cowboy hat, Riley cowboy hat. I'm gonna go to the wardrobe real fast before I just say anything. You get the Riley cowboy hat for the second reward. They even gave me hair randomly. I'm gonna go to the wardrobe and show you guys. You get different color shirts and all. But if you just thinking about the update, this is a day after. This is the second reward. You not only get the Riley cowboy hat, but you get the vest to go with it. So I guess you get two different pieces of clothing. The hats are still bugged. I'm gonna show you guys. Watch. And if I try to put the vest on, it'll take away my torso. Now you lose your hands. You lose your hands. They cut off your hands yesterday, right? So now they're going to cut off your torso, and then they're going to give you a magic cowboy hat, and then give you some hair, and just change it right off the bat. See how I just did this? Now watch. Let me show y'all. So when you go to different spaces, just to talk about this is just a letdown. I just had to come out and say with it. Just talk about it today. Look at this. So you lose your torso. Let's just showcase this. More problems with this game. The gloves from yesterday, for example. Not the elf gloves from that overrated, that bootlegged Simon Says. Nah, we're not talking about that. We're talking about the cowboy. Look, they give you two pieces of gloves. Sammy cowboy gloves and Karen Adams. See, look. You lose your hands, you lose your torso, and then when you put the hat on, just to showcase it, it's not at the hat. It's not in the hat session. It's not in the full head session. You go to head apparel. See? You get the cat on Aaron's beret. Too, if you want. That's magic. And then you get the cowboy hat. See that? See what's wrong with that? They just give you hair right off the bat. But I'm not even gonna wear that. You can't even wear the vest. See what's wrong with this thing? The vest is right here, the cowboy vest. And then look at this. Something else that's wrong with this update. They gave me the same shirt twice. You get this one from the Nexus. You get this one from the beach. Hey, look, he got his arms back. He grew a torso out of nowhere, trying to be Piccolo to regenerate. Now, he has two different shirts. Look, they gave the same shirt twice. See? They gave me two of them for free. But then you get this one at the Dome. So, and then here, you get it at the Super Kickers. The Super Kickers League's public space. That's it. But when you go to the other spaces, definitely don't go to the raid space because you'll get trapped there. And I heard it's supposed to send you back to the Nexus. But it's probably another ball there that you can get access to. But I'm going to wear... I'll just be Diva. I could be Diva from Overwatch. Look, you see, it just reminds me of it. I'm going to rock this one. But this is just ridiculous. One of these. I think I'll go with this one. Get my hand. Can I get my hands back? How do I get my hands back? There you go. Bare hands. See? With this, I gotta just talk about this. The last time we had an update for that was a public space, I had to get the video and go back in time, jump through a time machine, hit the rewind. The last time we had this was a public space. We waited so long for this. Now, just for this particular update, we waited for nearly a month for this. And it's not even all that good. It's not. So I had to go back to one of my older videos to see when was the last time we had an actual real public space. We're not talking about, let's scrap the remakes out of just put the remakes out of the picture. Take out the lead part remake. Don't even think about that. And get rid of Ghost Town. Don't even think about that. And even the remake, which is the medieval village with empty houses, as good as it looks in the sky. It doesn't even seem like it's a finished space with trees floating going inside the buildings, not even all the way, just fully grown out of the ground and all that. And then it's just holes on the wall. The walls are glitchy and flashy and all that. But I had to go back. The last time when we had a public space, we're here in the Super Kickers League, because I'm going to showcase this. The best part about this space is the TV in front of us. That showcases the trailer for Super Kickers League coming out this Sunday. That they put so much effort in compared to Nebula Realms that they ever put in effort into this game, to be honest. And I don't know if anyone else out there would say that. I think they put more effort in Super Kickers League than they ever put into Nebula Realms. You can see it from the characters. Just take a look at it. I just talked about a little bit of it on the stream yesterday for a few hours. Like, look at the character details and look at us. Look at my avatar. I can't even make him look like me. Lips all chapped. Oh, just no little life, no livelihood, and just no liveliness in him. Like, just look at him. And you know he upset about this. He's salty about the update. So all you gonna do is come on here, just play the game, get your rewards, and leave. That's gonna be me. But I'm not gonna be on here. Now, going back, the last time we had a real public space was March 23rd, 2018. I got the date right here. This was the raid space when they came out with the new raid space, the raid shop, PSN ID changes, and more. When they added the day and night cycle feature, the friends list bug, all that different stuff that they added. And then camera mode, all types of different features that they added. And it was the raid space here, or the queue space, or whatever you want to call it. You don't even want to go here because it's broken now, because it's an avatar trap. But why would you go there when it's a thumb down dome? It's not even better than that. And this is, to me, this was the most rushed pace that they ever came out with minimum effort. And that's what I feel like we've gotten from this update. The coolest things that we got, just to recap, is just this TV feature. So now all you're going to say to yourself is that, oh, maybe they could come out with a movie theater space. Maybe they can one day put that together. Well, who knows how long that's going to ever take. If that's going to be in their ideas of plans this year for public spaces, what's going to be the next public space? And when you put the pieces together, you think to yourself, we waited. Let's take y'all back to the March 23rd, 2018. Count the months: April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January. So at January, that's 10 months already. February, 11, and then March is 12 months. It's March of 2019, right here where we're at right now. This is 12 months of waiting for a brand new public space, and I'm not even playing. Now, all those throughout those 12 months, what did we get? Just ask yourself, what did we get for all that time? You already know the answer to that question. Don't even try to play. We got nothing but personal spaces. From that 12-month period, we got all these personal spaces that was leading up to one after another that led all the way up to Serene Garden, which was over a month, not even that long ago, a few weeks ago, before the Valentine's update came out, when they came out with these shops and all. That's all we got. We got just clothes, personal spaces, an abundance of personal spaces all over the place, and then these Valentine shops. And then here we are getting ready for St. Patrick's Day that's coming up this weekend. Like, come on now. You can't even you have to be real and just say, this update was just a letdown, and all this hype for this, and you come on here, I was so excited to explore. They made it look like it was going to be just something where we can explore the city. Look how nice the city looks. And just to be honest, just to talk about it, it looks graphically good. This is graphically the best looking public space that we got in this game, when you really compare the two. But when you even come on here, this is just remake. 2 remakes. And the Leaf Park remake is good, but it seems like the originals, some parts of the original Leaf Park still destroys the new remake of the Leaf Park. The Moon Bounce, or the Bouncer, is not even all that good. And then here at the Medieval Village, the Valentine's games are broken. You can't even play anything. The best thing about Medieval Village is fairy lights. Run around chasing fairies. That's the best part. But when you look at these public space, we're just limited. Standing here like this guy, standing here, looking at this TV, just watching the trailer over and over and over. I wonder if he's going to buy the game. I wonder if he's going to even buy the game and drop $60, $40, or $30, however much it's going to be. But I'm not even interested in buying the game. All this effort put into a soccer game, but where's the love and the effort put into this? We're just blocked off, and you see this girl running around empty. She doesn't even have pants on or anything like that. A face. She's like a walking ghost. It's just unbelievable, and we're just cut off and limited to this gate right here. I can't even imagine how people are feeling right now about this update. I was really just expecting to just check out the city. They could have did so much to this public space when you really think about it. We could have been exploring the cities, running around to check out the buildings, going inside the building. They could have put a lot of, it's lagging. This is still an issue too. But just Look at the designs. Like, what's the point of even having the buildings out here if we can't even go in and go out and explore the city? Look at the town. But right past that, it doesn't even seem like it's anything else past that. When you see where that soccer icon is, up on the billboard, that soccer billboard right there, doesn't seem to be anything up there besides that. Besides that building, I'm trying to peek around that corner. It seems like a little bit of something right there where the tree is. Right where the camera is aiming at? It seems like something else could be there. But there's nothing else to do but stand here and be around. Nobody's saying anything. They coming on here to play this mini game. Now he's gone. He's seen the trailer. He's seen enough. Now he start moving. But when you come on here with this mini game, I already got the second reward, just like I showed y'all. You get the Riley cowboy hat and the vest that you can't even really put on. All that stuff needs to be fixed. And when you play this game, look, try to play it. The music is good. I have the music off. But it doesn't even have a tutorial to explain how to play the game. How do you come out with a mini game that doesn't show you how to play? Like, don't you want to show it and explain something? You see this music? The music is good. But it's just another single player game. Get out of this. It's just a single player game. And what I imagine, we on the court and all this. I could be playing against Killer Town. I could be playing against Killer Town, Queen Bee, teaming up against them, or maybe teaming up with do 4v4 or 3v3 or something like that. Running around kicking the ball. You know, like just how we walk with these new walking animations. They could have really put that into play. The females don't even got that. Not to mention that still. Pinball machines broken and all that still not fixed. And we haven't even heard. We don't even know if they're gonna ever come back with those. Because they probably can't fix them. But look, see these goals right here? They could have made this so much better. Like an open, could have had it zoomed out like this a little bit. So you could see them just play against each other, team up. It could have been a real decent multiplayer minigame, if not the best minigame that you could ever play in Nebula Realms. But currently that's going to go-karting, but it's limited to 3 tracks. It's the same tracks. They didn't come out with new tracks for the game. So I don't even know what they're going to be doing. But just this update, when you come on here, you just get clothes. You come on here, get the new free shirts. And then if you want to be interested in the St. Patrick's Day outfits, you can get them. But the best things about it is just the pets that are cool. They took Navy the Fairy out of the game. I'm going here. Go to the feature. So everybody can see. The sports content is pretty good. But guess what I also found out? The jerseys for the sports content for the males is only editable for males only. And how do you make the sports content and the jerseys editable only editable for the males, but it's not editable for the females that want to probably change their jersey numbers to their liking or whatever to their perfect preferences. So that's another slam thing. That's another negative thing about this update. They're not even the same thing. You can't even do much. And look, just like here's the Zelda right here. This is Navy the Fairy from Zelda. That's exactly where they got this idea from. Nobody else gonna say that, but that's what I think. That's what I got from when I first saw this yesterday. I said, this is Navy the Fairy. It's just a fairy that's green. Look up Navy the Fairy. Even if you haven't even played Zelda before, you will even see and notice that this is Navy the Fairy that they added in the game, but it's just green. And then a Lucky Shamrock. And look, why would you get this Rottweiler? If you got a Rottweiler pet right now, why would you get the Shamrock Rottweiler? He's just a dog with a green hat and green eyes. So you're going to get a Shamrock Rottweiler when you already got a pet or that's similar to this outside the green eyes and the hat. It's a waste of money. Now, you will only get this pet if you don't have the Rottweiler pet. That's the only reason why you would get it. But other than that, it's not even all that good. So you can walk around looking like a juggernaut, but I already got the pet, so I don't need to be getting this. See, and these techno weapons, they look cool. And then you got the furniture bundle that I got to see yesterday. But you're not going to be trying to buy just nothing but furniture. You want to look for some content. Nothing just to put furniture up in your personal space and just have it sit there. But then when you put it in the space or wherever you're going to put it in, put it at whatever personal space you want to put it at. Just place it. You're going to place it there, showcase it for an event if you have one. then show it all, then leave, and you're not gonna ever go back to those personal spaces. So I don't even see any point of just buying stuff in this. All this furniture, they got the furniture bundle and all that stuff that you can get. I didn't even see this. I completely missed out on it, but I got to see it from the furniture bundles and stuff. See, a gold coin dispenser that shoots out gold coins out of the pot, and the essence of the emerald isle. See, some people remember that. But see, it's just nothing that I'm really imagining. This is just so bad. And then you come on here, you won't get your exclusive music. It's the same music from before, the same music that plays in the Nexus over and over and over and over and over. You don't even you get tired of it. So people just turn on their Spotify playlist or whatever music, or just turn off the music completely. Like, why are we so limited to just this one little cornfield? Like, I get it's just a soccer field, but just like, don't you want to check out the city? We want to be able to explore and move around. And what also it makes the public space even worse is that the personal spaces are bigger than this. The Nexus is bigger than this space. The bowling alley is better than this space, just bigger than this space. The dome is basically slightly bigger. The Stone Lake Castle is bigger. The beach is bigger. Every space in this game is bigger than this. Even the personal spaces. Your personal space is bigger than your public spaces. The public spaces are supposed to be bigger. The personal spaces are supposed to be the ones that's small. And let's go back to the shop and just bring it up. Serene Garden is definitely huge, but the greenhouse, where's that at? Over here. They moved it over here. See, because they added the Juggernaut furniture here. The greenhouse is way bigger than everything in the game. This is the biggest space, and that should have been a public space. Just to imagine it. It almost looks like it looks almost identical, almost just reminds you of the old Nexus, or what the old Nexus used to be years ago. From when it was a beta. But I got so hyped for this update, just only to find out the best thing about this space is just getting the free rewards. And look, you're just standing here just doing the same thing. You're just gonna stand here and just look at the TV. You're not probably gonna be interested in the game. That's the best feature about this space. It's just the TV that's playing. It shows us some kind of upgrade for the game. Maybe some kind of upgradable feature. Maybe you can get a movie theater or something like that. But we don't know what they're going to be doing next. The graphics update is what they're going to be working on. But that's going to take way too long. They should have did that way from the beginning. Don't wait 2 years later to try to do something now to improve the graphics and all that. It's just going to get worse. And now, did you see how there's not even that many people here? It's going to get less packed, and it's going to be less people playing this game going forward. Now, for me, I'm not even going to really be on. I'm just going to get on. See, I just got my rewards already. I'm ready to go. I'm good. I'm done for the day. I'm done for the day. So all I got to do is wait another 24 hours. But I don't have any other pointers just coming on here. Just so much stuff that they added, so much stuff that they could have did to make this space and this update better. But it seemed like they just threw it together because they had to get it before the release date because the game comes out this Sunday. But I'm not interested in buying that. It's just the same thing over and over, the same music. You just get tired of hearing it over and over. You're ready to hear something different. And just still, the space that came out 12 months ago from March 23rd from last year has the best music in the game. Public space wise. Like the music for Super Kickers League it doesn't exist. The mini game for itself is good. But all they do is that's it. But it's something new. That's the whole point of it. It's a new music for the game. It's something new for everyone to really come on here to experience. But once you come on here and play and see this, you're just gonna say, "This is it. That's it." I just seen a lot of people just talking about it yesterday. Coming on here is just like the update's trash. Who could blame them? This is an absolute letdown. You come on here just trying to get excited for something. You want to get excited, but you just can't. Once you get on here, it's just gone. Now, the thing that they can't do to make this better is just open these gates. Open the gates up. let's get some exploration in this town to make this place unique. They could have brought out some more things, some more activities. I'm thinking it was gonna be more than just kicking a ball in the goal 3 times to get my rewards. I thought it'd be more than that. I thought it was just gonna be an open thing. If we could play soccer against each other, that's something they could do to really. Even if they don't, they still limit us and keep us trapped in here. They could do that for this mini game to make it a little bit better, but it's too late for that. So it is. It's already gonna be. Look, does this not make you think about Dragon Ball Z with this capsule, like Capsule Corp? It's just random, just a random thought. Dragon Ball Z Capsule Corp is right here in the middle, and we come out of the sewers like we Ninja Turtles. But that's it. I don't even know what to say with this update. I'm not even excited for anything. The best thing about this is that pet. I would get that fairy. And I'll be one step closer to being the next hero of Hyrule. Cause I have Nebula the fairy traveling around with me, but she green. That's the only thing. Well, now I'm not gonna just be getting the clothes and the sports outfit and stuff like that. The sports jerseys, you can get that if you want. Those are just part of the highlights of it. But how come your clothes and your pets be the best part of your update when you come out with a public space that people waited so long for, not even just a month's wait, but just 12 months, over 12 months, almost nearly a year before we even had a brand new public space. And who knows how long the next one's going to be outside the graphics update, because they're doing way too much trying to do the graphics update, and that's going to take too long. It's not just the avatars, just like I said yesterday. It's not just the avatars that's going to get the makeover. It's going to be everything. They said everything is going to get a makeover for this game, and I just can't imagine. Maybe that'll be the difference maker. But when you have the same problems like this, people missing their limbs, going invisible, the crashes, the loading, which is still an issue. It's so slow. It's slower than it ever was before. It takes longer to get between spaces. You're not guaranteed to connect to the spaces because sometimes you can still get stuck in a loading loop. You're stuck getting in a loading loop, and you have to close your app, come back on, and just go from there. The lag is still an issue. It just doesn't run smoothly. Which is still the same. It's still the same. Minimum change, minimum effort, but all the effort was going to this Super Characters League game, and it's just not fair to us because that's what the whole point. That's why we're here. We're here. They close us off to watch this trailer over and over to get hype for the game to really showcase it. That's why they was trying. That's what they were. I feel like they were really trying to do. And just one more look. Let's look at these characters and look at these characters and look at our avatars and ask yourself, where was the love? What was the effort put into? Where was more of the effort put into? And if it's not obvious right now, it's right here in front of you on the screen that all this effort was put into this game. As cool as they look, little guy running or this little guy right here. You know, what about we should be looking just as good as they do. There's 4 characters on here. Like, that's not fair. You just look at them and just see, like, look, these guys look really cool. Even if you're not going to get the game, gotta hand it to the fact that these guys look way better than we do, than we ever will look, until we see what this graphics update is going to be like. Because we forced to run around with animal faces and animal heads as our avatars because we don't look good. We don't look good. We don't have any life or any sort of liveliness to our avatar, so we can move, we can breathe, and blink instead of looking like zombies in a trance. Like I always say, it's just ridiculous at this point. So that's all I have to say for this update. It's just a letdown. It's not what I thought it would be. It could have been so much better than what it is. The things that they could do, I just don't think that they're gonna ever change it. It is, we got what we got. Want a public space? We'll just throw you on the field, close you off, trap you in here, and just put two soccer goals on the field, and you kick a ball in there 3 times to get free rewards, and you get to stand here and watch the trailer for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours until we make you get the hype for the game and make you want to buy our game. But for me, am I gonna stay here? I'm gonna run right back to the Nexus. That's where everyone's gonna be at, or a personal space. They're gonna be right back at the Nexus. They're not gonna stay here. They're going to be right here back at the Nexus all over again, looking at that statue that you can see right here on the screen. It's going to be more people here at the Nexus again. And then, if anything, you probably wouldn't even want to come here. You only come here just to get your reward and leave. Unless you got people just hanging out here for your group and all that. It's just not somewhere I would want to go. And just be at all day. It's not even no unique music. You just stand there, get your activity and done, and you're done. You can play it again, but you're not going to get any other benefits outside of that. You're just going to have to wait another 24 hours to do something. And it's just not worth coming on here just for points. They still didn't turn that up to make a difference where you can grind. I have no point in just coming on here. I'm just going to get on here, get my Nebula points, and get off. Unreal. Nah, I'd rather have something else to do and play a different game. They just come on here and play this every day, 24/7, stand still, and just stand around all day. You'd be bored to death. So that's why I'm just like, this is just, it's boring. It's a letdown. Not everybody just say anything. Standing around. You can't. Most of these guys are being part. He left. He could be. Some people could be in party chat. I'm just gonna come on here for a little bit, get my reward, and leave. That's gonna be me, and then I'm gonna run right back to the Nexus. So that'll be my plan. But let me know what you guys think about this update. I just had to come out and just talk about it for a little while, go for a few minutes, because it just bothered me so much. It's just like, we waited so long. Did we deserve this? After we waited so long, and they didn't even tell us it was delayed. Y'all gave us a date. Y'all said Monday, and then we just waiting the next day. Maybe it'll come out the next day. Maybe it'll come out the next day. Maybe it'll come out the next day. Maybe it was pushed back to Friday because they usually update on Fridays, but we never know because they don't communicate properly to tell us what's going on. But it's okay to not have anything to bring out. Say something. Don't be scared. I'm gonna say it. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to say something. When you got something that's going on that's holding you back from the update, or something that you want to change, that you think can make better, you might as well have delayed it to the weekend or to next week to put more effort into this public space and this update. But that's just me. I'm just gonna walk right back to the next to see. See, I got here faster than I ever got into that public space. See, and this is just, I'm just going to see who's in here before I wrap it up. See, look, see the difference? Everyone's back at the Nexus. See the difference of players? Everyone's back at the Nexus. No one's going to be at Super Kickers Elite unless you go in there to get your reward for the day, your next reward for the day, and then you're going right back to the Nexus like everyone else is going to be. It's going to be the same thing over and over.